Hi, my name is Jonathan Ha, and I'm with HP's Education Solutions Marketing Group, and I'm here to talk to you about HP's MultiSeat computing solution. Now, this is a brand new solution, and it's essentially the idea that you can leverage the resources of one PC and share it across multiple independent users. What's different about our solution versus others you may have heard of in the market is that it is completely licensed and supported by both HP and Microsoft. One key differentiator with this solution is its simplicity in terms of setup and use. It simply has a host PC with an access node, and they're just connected via USB. You don't need to open up the host PC and add cards. You don't need to add any additional AC or power bricks, and you don't need to know anything about networking for this solution to work. One of the most compelling features about this solution is its ability to allow you to double the number of PC seats without spending a dime more on your budget. Places like a classroom or a computer lab is an ideal environment for this multi-seat computing solution because they're typically in an environment where you're trying to maximize the number of seats with a very fixed budget. And so what HP's multi-seat computing solution is designed to do is really allow a non-IT professional to set up and use this environment and provide a rich and personalized experience for their students. And I hope you enjoy the demonstration. Here to talk about HP's multi-seat computing solution, and specifically the solution in a classroom setting. And if I'm a teacher, the first thing I would do is to purchase a multi-seat desktop PC, which is just an ordinary HP commercial desktop that's been specifically enabled for multi-seat computing. And the out-of-box experience of that is very straightforward and simple, just like any PC. You go through a couple of setup and configuration screens, and once that's done, it'll take you to a management console similar to this. So once the system is booted up, the first thing I would do is go to the management console here and add users to actually use this solution. It's as simple as going to this Users tab and clicking Add Account, and then start adding users to the system. And type their username and password, and then set whether they're going to have a standard or administrative access. And it's that simple to then set up like each student account that's going to access this solution. So the next thing to do is connect these access devices to the host PC. And these devices are extremely small, about the size of a deck of cards. And what you see on the front panel are connectors for a keyboard and mouse, headphone and microphone for multimedia. And on the rear is just a connector for the display and the USB connector. You can notice that there are no power cords or networking jacks. It's a very simple device, and these devices simply connect to the host PC via USB cable. You'll notice on here that there's a placeholder for a Kensington lock, and there's also a mount that allows this to be mounted to the rear of the monitor for security purposes. So now that I have the environment set up, I'm going to log out of the administrator console, and as a teacher I can access that administrator screen from any one of these stations. So this is the type of environment you'll see when you walk into a classroom. The students will see a familiar login screen where they can type their username and password, and so it's a very familiar process for them. And as you notice, the actual login is very quick and responsive. So unlike a regular PC boot up process, the login of this solution is very fast and responsive. And going to the first station here, What's used oftentimes in schools is going to a Flash-based website, and there's no degradation in performance or in the whole user experience. So on the second user, what's often used also in classrooms is the use of multimedia and video. And what I'm going to show here is a high-definition video. And what you can see on the screen is, again, very smooth and rich performance and great color depth. And again, the experience is just like running your own PC. So while the first two users are continuing to run, on the third user, I'm going to launch a Google Earth application that is highly resource intensive, but used oftentimes in classrooms to see what's around the world. And what we'll do here is take a tour of the Earth. And what you can notice, once again, is just the performance in terms of playback and video quality, as it uses this highly intensive application in the solution. And this is all running all simultaneously with the other users. So what we've demonstrated here is the ability for multiple students to have their own personal environment, run very different types of applications or multimedia content, and be able to share the resources of one PC effectively, so that each student gets his or her own experience without any degradation in terms of performance or quality. Well, I hope you enjoyed the demonstration. What I want to do is reiterate a couple of the key points about HP's multi-seat computing solution. First, it provides a very rich and familiar Windows 7 experience with great performance. Second, the solution is very simple and easy to set up, both from a teacher and student's perspective. And third, the solution allows you to at least double the number of seats without increasing your budget. I hope you enjoyed the demonstration of HP's multi-seat computing solution. Thank you.